some pretty crazy stuff on stage.
Well, one thing I do at the end is I bring out this garbage can with this real weird, like, psychotic-looking, deranged, old woman type, evil-looking mask. And it makes my head look smaller, too, because the mask is about this big, and then my hair is all back behind it, but it's usually dark, so it looks like I have a little mannequin head on. And I bring the garbage can out, it's like a finale, and we have this, weird, like, what kind of music is it? Silent, not silent film, but when the silent films adapted music. Yeah, like that kind. You know, the dramatic stuff, like in the 40s or whatever it was, or late 30s. And anyways, I come out, and I'll smash the garbage can all over, go real crazy with it, and I'll roll around with it, like holding on to it, rolling around all psychotic. And I'll smash it up with this, this thing I got from a car. It's, what the fuck's that thing called?
Shock absorber?
Yeah, shock absorber. I bring it out and I bash the fuck out of it with a shock absorber.
And what about you, Mr. Spidey?
Well, what I do, we have this like
so you get more
drum and bass deal, and then I like break out the shaving cream and I start squirting all over the air and everything, all over the audience.
You put it all over his ugly chest.
Yeah, so then I put it on my chest, and then I get a razor, and I start shaving myself.
Until he bleeds.
Until I bleed.
He's got big old fucking gouges. Look at this shit. Look at this!
Then
Look at all that fucking blood.
Then I break out this thing. I don't want to say what it is because it might spoil the show. And it causes a lot of blood to come out. A lot.
You have to guess with that one.
Yeah.
And I'd like to ask them a few questions about their band and their music. Where do you get the inspiration for your lyrics?
That'd be my department. I get the inspiration for my lyrics from basically just life and whatever I get inspired by going through the day. It's basically about it. I mean, just everyday life, everything that life incorporates day by day, whatever inspires me.
What is the message that Willow Wisp tries to bring across to people?
What would be our message?
We don't try to bring any message really across. We're just like, what's in our head. It's like people take what's in his head the wrong way, and oh well, take it a certain way.
Put it this way: the message of Willow Wisp.
We're not trying to like.
There's no message.
Like, are you trying to tell the world?
Fucking helicopter.
Like, are you trying to tell the world something, or like?
What's what poem?
I mean, yeah. I mean, everything's so diverse. I mean, the poetry that I write is like. You'd read one of my poems and think we're obsessed with death, or you read one of my poems and think we're obsessed with love, or just everything. It runs the gamut of emotions.
We're not out to say anything like, hey, you can rock.
Yeah.
You can really do something with your life.
Are you trying to put it like, tell like people like to not destroy the world or like save the rainforest
We like write about
or
things.
stuff
We
like
write
that?
about things like that. Like,
There really is no message. We're not trying to convey any certain message. Telling people what to do. I mean that's not really a basic idea with us to try to change anything. I mean, just whatever people take is what they take. If someone listens to our stuff and commits suicide, then they commit suicide.
He just writes what's in his head.
If someone listens to our stuff and it helps them out on the way, then fine. I mean, whatever it does is what it does.
So how do you describe your music?
Experimental. Excuse me a second. Let him answer the rest. I gotta shut this window.
Yeah, the music.
I'm back.
Yeah, the music. We're inspired by all kinds of music. You know, we don't just listen to any one type of music.
This is our dog rat.
It's like, that's our dog Rod.
You like him?
We listen to dog music, cat music. No.
So what kind of guitar do you put when you're writing a song?
Yeah,
Like, you think of an idea, say I want this like
Well, like,
certain style, or does it just come out that
when
way?
you play so long, you can, you know, like copy off records and stuff like that. You can hear something in your head, you copy it out of your head. So, you know, and whatever the song comes out like cause I listen to all kinds of, I love jazz, I love R&B, I love just, I love just everything. Like, R&B and jazz would probably be like the most stuff I could like listen to and really get inspired to write a song. But, you know, then I write thrash tunes. He likes a lot of thrash.
I like listening to like Rat and Twisted Sister really inspired me.
Yeah,
Quiet
yeah.
Riot especially. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I used to like those bands.
And we like, what other kind of music? I like alternative. I like all kinds of stuff. Anything but like rock, you know, rock and stuff.
Yeah,
So-
it works for me, huh?
Yeah.
So why? Please go on. Why do you incorporate the theatrics in your show?
Well, because we got tired of being a thrash band. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I don't know, because we enjoy theatrics and we're inspired by them, and we just like to put on a more fuller show, you know? Have people get into it more.
So what are your views on the corporate rock scene, like the ones that don't do everything? Because I know you guys are really different from that. What do you
Our
think
views
about that?
are, they can do what they want, but we'll never be like that. And we think the industry's overrun with bands like that, and they should give bands like us a chance.
So you'll never sell out just for the money of it? Or
I don't think bands sell it. It happens.
That sells our souls.
I mean, like, I think a band that's like been around so long without ever making it, all of a sudden they change just to change. I mean, you can't help it if you get famous, you know? And like, all your fucking little friends that are all dying, you know, starving in the streets and stuff. Oh, you don't like us no more, you're not a friend no more, you're forced. So, you know, you're sold out, you know, all this stuff's like, you can't help it.
So what are your guys' hobbies? Like, what do you do when you're not writing music all the time?
I like to
22
write
hours a
poetry, listen to music, watch horror movies, drink lots of Pepsi, eat lots of junk food, play with my dog's cock.
Do you consider your
Isn't that
guys
funny?
Yeah.
What do you like?
So what do
Huh?
what do you want on your guys' tombstone when you die?
Here's gonna be my tombstone.
I want my tombstone to say a quote from one of my poems. Where all you admired now seems so profound, and their praise of flesh so glorified now lays rotting underground. That's what I wanted to say on my tombstone.
Here's what mine's gonna say.
From beyond the grave.
Okay, and for the last question, what the hell is it? Do I have to read?
Oh wait, my hobby is collecting comics. I got over $1,000 in comics.
I'm not gonna ask this question.
What question is that?
I don't know. I don't know if I can ask this one. This is too personal. Yeah.
No, come on, ask it.
What is it?
Well, does your ass stink?
Oh,
Let me see. Do you think my ass stinks, Eric?
well, I don't know. I was smelling something funny over here. Maybe it was rot.
Okay, get a good eye view of that butt
Let's
there.
see if rot thinks it stinks.